Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas, listeners.
Merry Christmas.
Hello.
Happy holidays.
We're once again doing our Christmas one-shot, but this year's going to be a little bit different. A little more incorrigible. Instead of saving Christmas, well, you'll find out.
We could probably screwing Christmas up too, you know.
A little bit of world background for you. The world is not a happy place. A trip to the countryside means being torn apart by a pack of monsters. A good month means only 1 or 2 villagers have died painfully. Being fit and healthy means you still have half of your working teeth. It's perhaps not surprising that children here are tough, cynical little buggers. Ask any kid if Santa's real and they'll laugh at you before they steal your coin purse. Of course not. The parents, however, know better. Wintermass has always been a day of celebration, a day to gather around the fire to drink and eat, but the presents are a mystery. Not long ago, beautiful little toys, sweets, and cookies started appearing in every house across the land, all labeled "From Santa." Every Wintermass morning without fail. Most people love these presents and accept it as a blessing, but there are others who see competition. The Happy Joy Toy Company has asked for individuals to help take out the Santa person, and they are willing to pay good money for it. It's now the night before Wintermass, and the 4 of you are huddled together in a large stone archway outside of a tall and narrow 5-story tower. The wind howls past and thick snow obscures your view beyond a few meters. A discreet brass sign on the door advertises, Happy Joy Toy and Tobacco Company, Northern Region Headquarters, Frosthold. Your interview is in 5 minutes' time, and it appears from the small crowd gathered that you're not the only ones who have been selected for this job. What would you like to do?
Oh, it's cold. Oh, hi, Fridge.
Oh, Tiffany, what the hell are you doing here?
Oh, it's just same as you, probably looking for some work.
You know you're not supposed to be within 500 feet.
Restraining orders are just suggestions, really.
I don't think they are.
Yeah, they are.
Oh.
Here.
Well,
Hi.
Wait,
Looking over to the other two.
like, you have a restraining order?
Oh, don't worry about that. Come in and let's go inside. It's really cold.
I'm used to the cold. I got a couple, actually.
Oh, come on in, little fella.
Yes, thank you. I'm familiar with these restraining orders, and I I agree. They're usually just a suggestion.
Can I help you up the steps here? And I hold out my hand.
No.
What did she do to you?
Come on in. It's cold. And I walk inside.
She's just a little bit of a fan, that's all.
A fan of what?
Well, you ain't never heard of Fridge?
What? What's a fridge?
I'm the linebacker from the Crushing Giants. Number 33, you never heard of me? Don't you follow Blood Bowl?
Huh? I just walk in.
Tough rub, eh, buddy?
You walk into a small room. It's clean but musty smelling and slightly warmer than it was outside. Slightly. Motivational posters and adverts for dubiously virtuous Happy Joy products line the walls. An advert for a teddy bear that really smokes catches the eye. A bored-looking receptionist using a slate tablet and chalk sits behind an old and ornate desk. The matronly goblin looks at you over her half glasses and goes back to what she was doing.
We know we're here for a job, right?
Yeah, you were here for for a job interview. Yes.
Hello, we're here for the interview.
Name?
This is Fridge.
What is your name?
I'm Tiffany.
What's your occupation?
I'm an acquirer of things.
She scribbles down on something, hands you a piece of paper that's sticky on the back. Put this on.
And I whisper to her, I also eliminate problems.
Whatever. Put this
people have
on!
problems. Oh, okay.
You take it. It says, "Hello, my name is Tiffany" on it. Next! You! She points to Zora.
Zora, I shoot things.
She'll scribble on another piece of sticky paper, hand it to you. Put this on! Next!
Fridge is hesitant to speak up again.
Come on, get to it, I don't have all day! You, big man, what's your name?
Fridge. Yeah. I'm Fridge.
What's your occupation?
I'm an athlete.
You're an athlete.
That's what I said, yeah.
She scribbles on a piece of paper, hands it to you. Go over there to the left. And you look over to the side, there is a small alcove and 3 goblins standing there waiting for you.
Okay, yeah, Fridge slaps his little name tag on, and I have a bit of a problem. I can't turn left, so he turns to the right and does like a circle until he's facing what would have been the left, and then moves over to the goblins.
She's gone back to her tablet. She's completely ignoring the 3 of you. What?
Excuse me.
Who's there?
Well, there's another. It's me.
Where?
I'm down here.
Oh, I didn't see you there.
Well, that's one of my many skills. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Glimberhsank Underbottom.
What's your occupation?
Well, where to start? Goodness gracious. I'm a bit of a jack of all trades, really.
Okay, wasteless. Here, take the sticker. Go with the others.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
And if you want to take this moment to briefly describe what you all look like, which is what I should have let you do as we were going through.
Well, I'm Tiffany. I'm a tiefling, about 5'4", 5'5", or dark purple hair, palish skin. You know, a nice long, twisty tail with a little point at the end. And I'm Fridge's girlfriend. We're just on a break right now, but we've been together for a while. We're a match, really.
Fridge is a Goliath. He's like 6'8", 6'9", nearly 500 pounds. He is a linebacker. He does have a bit of a temper, as he is a barbarian. I am not playing 2 classes. I'm not playing 3. I'm only playing 1.
And we're all just as shocked
We'll
as
see
you.
how it goes. I don't know if I'll have any fun, but
500 pounds.
Way to put down my DMing before we even start.
I don't know if I'm going to have any fun either, but Zora is a Eladrin from the Spring Court, and she just has this red flowing hair and this greenish tint to her skin, so she's elf-like, she's 5 foot, she just looks dainty and cute and amazing and fresh, like the air of spring, but she's just like kind of straight-laced and stoic in personality. And I'm playing a ranger.
And Glimberhsank Underbottom is a forest gnome wizard. He is about how big you would expect a gnome to be. Maybe 3 feet tall. Very short. He's had a rough and tumble life. Considers himself to be somewhat of a fixer, a jack of all trades. He's a guy you can call if you got a problem that needs to be sorted out.
So he's a killer.
Well, you know, force isn't always the solution, but often.
I guess I didn't say what I do. I am a rogue assassin. And I don't know if I said my name. Tiffany McBoatface.
You
Not
missed the
related
McBoatface part.
I'm not related to Bodhi. I don't know who Bodhi is. And it really pisses me off when people ask.
So you walk over to the other side of the room where there's this little alcove and 3 gnomes waiting for you. And the gnome, there's 2 gnomes inside the alcove, and the third one is standing just even with it outside, just outside of it. And he's kind of head gesturing for you to go inside.
Did you say gnomes or goblins?
The lady at the desk was a goblin. These are gnomes.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I said goblin earlier. They are gnomes. They transmorph before your eyes.
Well, hello there. Name's Glimberhsank, as you can see. Kind of point to my name tag.
He just looks at you and kind of head gestures for you to go inside.
Pleasure to meet you.
To the point, I like it.
I'll start walking towards the door. I'll look up at Fridge. You go ahead, Fridge. How you been?
You're busy with the boys. The ones that are left, anyways. He kind of turns away from you and walks to the door.
Oh, hold on, I'm coming.
So as you all just barely fit inside this alcove because of Fridge's excessive
Girth?
gloriousness, the gnome that's outside steps in and closes the grate across the front of it and goes bing! It makes a whooshing sound as the grate closes. A second gnome inside says, "Lobby, going up?" And then the third gnome in the back starts to sing as the whole floor and lift starts to go up. The alcove starts to move up. And he softly sings, "Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away.
This elevator music could use work.
Save me from here.
I like the original better.
Special."
This music crap.
Yeah, who sings this again?
It was a boy band, I think.
The first gnome goes bing! And the second gnome says, "First floor, baked goods, lingerie, boss's office, everybody out!" And the first
Lingerie?
gnome opens the grate with a whoosh sound and steps aside so that everybody can leave.
Okay.
Do we have time to look for some things? I've been looking to pick up some new lingerie. I look up at Fridge. Think you could help me pick something out?
Fridge, Goliath, they don't really blush, but he does the Goliath form of looking a bit bashful.
I mean, not for us. We're on a break. But I value your opinions.
No, it's a little more than a break.
Yeah, well, I think, your opinion's very valuable to me. And who knows, maybe you'll see it.
Oh, I guess if we have some time,
Do you guys need a minute? Like, we can go to the other room real quick.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take a minute.
Well, wait
That
a
would
second.
be, Glimberhsank. Let's get out of
I
here.
need a
and
bit
give
more
them
than,
some alone
I need
time.
longer than a minute, okay? Let's credit where credit's due.
Okay, well,
Oh goodness. Yeah, let's. We'll see you and just come on over.
I'm
whenever
gonna
you're-
go look at these baked goods. They look tasty.
You step off the lift. You see a large painted portrait of a smiling man in a purple suit holding a bunch of colorful balloons that take up most of the right wall. A small plaque underneath it reads, "Quentin Hapjoy Sr., founder, Hapjoy Family Toy Company." The far wall of the room is entirely taken up by a large window through which you can only see snow blowing past. The only item of furniture is a dark mahogany desk holding a neat stack of parchment, a magical Newton's cradle, and a slate tablet. In front of you is the grayest man you have ever seen. This is Quentin Hapjoy Jr. Just do come in, please. Come in.
Oh my, you need some sun.
What? What's wrong? You see it's snowing outside, right?
Yes, but your complexion, it's off-putting, really.
You are here to interview for the job, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, ignore her.
What's this thing?
Just talk to us.
What thing?
Fridge is gonna play with the Newton's cradle.
Don't touch that!
He's got like one ball in the air. Oh, and he lets it go.
No! Quentin puts his hand in between it before it smacks. That is a highly magical item that you don't know the consequences. You almost caused. Oh my goodness.
Almost caused what?
I don't get it. I see you got very excited there.
A magical item, you said? Tell me more.
Don't touch it.
Maybe just a
Sit down. Everybody just sit
quick
down.
touch.
And you look around, there's
I can
no
hold him
seats.
back. Go touch it.
You look around, there's no chairs to sit on anywhere except for the chair that Quentin's sitting on.
So, this interview process, are you the one that gives it to us?
Yes.
Could we just have a second? Everybody, if you could huddle up over here in the corner for a second. Huddle up.
Okay. Yes.
Just one
Just a
second.
second.
We just gotta work out the play. Huddle up, everybody. Huddle up.
Yeah.
Huddles are dumb.
Look, huddles may be dumb, but they're necessary.
What you need?
Your armpits smell.
Yeah. I just came from practice.
That's musk.
We need the job, right? But I also want that thing.
I'll get you one.
All right.
There's
all right,
also a Goliath-sized butt plug on the bookends. Just look at them.
It's true. It's true.
Okay.
Perfect size for Fridge.
I knew that was gonna be a blooper. Sorry.
I didn't. Are you eyeing it? I mean, I've been looking for a good Christmas gift.
How did I not notice that?
Okay, so we need this job. You're right. What's the plan?
Well, we just got to ace. We just got to ace the interview. Coach says it's all about your frame of mind.
Yeah, I'm low on funds. I could really use a good job.
Do we let Glimberhsank speak for us, or
I don't.
I can shut
I
up.
don't know him too much to let him do the talking.
Okay, well, Tiffany, you gotta shut up for sure.
What?
Oh, I'm an excellent interviewer. I assure you.
You told the guy he looked like death, so let's
Honesty is very important in an interview.
Look. All right, if he asks us to start doing some sprints, I can maybe do them. I don't like to do them. I usually just throw my weight around. I can't move too fast, but if I got to do it, I'll do it. I'll do it for the team. That's what Coach always says. You got to be a team player.
There's only me and team, right?
That's right. There's also an ad.
Yeah.
So let's get at it.
All right, team, let's go.
Break!
And break.
And you look up, and Quentin is just playing with the Newton's cradle and just kind of gently, like almost letting the two pieces touch, but not quite.
Hey. Oh.
This
Whoa.
is mine? I can do with it as I please? Now, wait, back to business. We have things to discuss. Now, you have been selected because of your various skills and your availability. You are here to help the Hapjoy Family Toy Company research this Santa person.
I thought it was toys and tobacco. Just saying.
Yes, don't forget the tobacco of your own company.
Do we need a huddle again?
Find out how he distributes his toys, steal and or disable the means if possible, and don't forget to fully achieve your KPIs.
What?
Just a quick question.
Killed person ratio
We don't talk about that. That was never said.
Kill person integers.
No, it's kick per intermission.
Kick penis integers.
Key performance indicator?
Kick penis indicator.
When the ref isn't looking, only.
That's why I gotta work up.
You should know, we have sent scouts to Santa's home at the North Pole, but none have returned. And we've only received the briefest notes by sending stone. The entrance lies in a glacial crevasse. Anyway, there are patrolling flying creatures, enchanted holly barbed wire, and candy mines along the top of it, and there's something unclear about a no man's land. But I will give you each 250 gold payment up front, and a further 750 gold upon completion. However, keep in mind, if you run with the 250, I will use that 750 as a bounty on your head. I expect results.
I think we're worth quite a bit more than 750, but
That
yes,
is yet to be proven.
Well, we're worth 1,000.
I will forgo my payment for the thing and the butt plug.
We can't leave that in.
No, that's okay. Fridge, you take the money. I'll make sure you get what you're wanting.
We haven't had a solid butt plug reference in a long time.
That's
all
right. I
true.
And
Yeah.
I thought about it for a whole 5 minutes before I said something.
That is
so
restraint. That is very good restraint.
that is, yes.
looked at the desk.
Now we're talking about restraints.
Immediately saw the butt plugs.
You need to go see the corporate mages. They will teleport you to the North Pole, and oh yeah, here. He'll pick up this pretty good-sized snow globe that's sitting on his desk, and he'll hold it out for wanting you to take. when you're ready to come back, you just smash this thing and I'll make a portal for you to come back to Frosthold.
Whoa.
Dope.
Hey, you think you could fine tune some more of these things? You know, maybe make me another one that when I smash it, it leads me to the other team's end zone.
I mean, you could talk to the corporate mages about it. They're the ones that made this.
Oh, okay. Let's go. Coach is gonna be happy.
Linebackers score touchdowns all the time.
I take the win when I can get it.
What's this Santa fella look like?
He's big. He's fat. He wears red. That's all I know.
You just described me.
Awful color, but most people are fat, so I mean, I guess we'll just have to go by color.
I think he'll be pretty obvious when you see him.
I heard he goes ho,
Okay.
ho, ho. Just calls everybody a ho.
I have heard that. Yeah.
Pretty rude.
Huh. Is it like his mating call or something? All right, and we just eliminate the problem.
Yes.
Do you care how we do it? I mean, for
The
like an extra
business
fee,
is yours. You just do what you need to do. I don't care. Get it done. Come back. Whatever. Anybody that makes it back will get the
I'll bring you his
$750.
head for an extra 100 gold.
I don't want it. I cannot stress this enough. I do not want it.
You
Positive?
could put it in a snow globe.
Yes.
Last chance, final answer.
No.
I think what Quentin is saying here is we were never here and we are not collecting money from the Happy Joy family and tobacco company.
I'm starting to like you.
Oh, careful, Quentin. Careful.
All right, here, and I grab the snow globe and hand it to Glimbershank. It's probably like the size of his head.
Well, are you sure you wanted me to? I guess I can carry it.
I can't trust these two, and I don't feel like carrying it.
Sure. Yeah. It's no problem. It's not as heavy as it looks, really.
I'm going to try to accidentally knock something off the desk and try to take one of the butt plugs. I want to knock something off the desk so it would fall on the floor, so he tries to pick it up and gather his attention. So, can I give you a sleight of hand?
Yeah, give me a sleight of hand.
Sleight
Sleight
of
of
butt.
hand for the butt plug. Okay, that's only an 11. So I knock a piece of paper off the table. You go, oh, I'm so sorry.
He just
And then
looks
try
at
to
it.
pocket it. Okay. I still try to pocket it.
What are you doing? That's mine.
I was just looking at it.
It's a bookend that's been handed down through generations of my family. Hands off.
Bookend is what you call that.
Oh.
Okay. Whatever.
It ends my book. Yeah.
I bet it does. All right. Ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
All right, let's go. Let's get a hustle on, huh? Let's get a hustle, team. Let's go.
The corporate mages do their thing and they send you through a portal.
If they're corporate mages, they wear a tie and a robe.
Ooh, yeah.
You land in a flash of light. Your first view is of snow and ice. As you look up, an icy plain stretches out in front of you. A bitter wind is howling. It's dark, but your way is lit by the stars, the full moon, and an incredible aurora above. About a kilometer in front of you, it actually says a kilometer. I personally have no idea how far that is, but I assume, majority of rules here, the three of you do, so I just
A
left it.
third of a mile.
Actually, I don't really know how far that is either, so.
1,000 meters.
It's like one lap around a track and then some more.
Okay, I can picture that.
And some more.
4 laps is a mile. So.
Kilometer in front of you, a huge cliff of ice stretches hundreds of meters into the air. A wide, jagged crevasse cuts into its face. As you can see many figures in the distance in front of the opening, but none appear to be moving. You want to give me perception checks, anybody?
I feel like we've had fields of snowmen come to life in all of our Christmas one-shots. It's a must-have.
Tiffany has a 16.
I got a 13 for Fridge.
18 for Zora.
14 for Glimbershank.
So most of you can pretty much just kind of see snow and lumps of snow and bigger lumps of snow. Zora, you can see that they are actually snowmen. Several of them are snowmen.
They have snow penises.
You got to do a better perception check than that.
There's about 50 of them.
Oh,
You can see a snow
shit.
penis from a kilometer away.
Woo!
That's a big snow penis.
A lot of them are still just kind of lumpy, but the 3 closest to the crevice appear to be a little more distinct. What do you want to do?
Is that the way to this Santa's place?
So, like, they're bodyguards.
Just look like piles of snow to me.
They're definitely snowmen.
Come on, Fridge. Looks like a front line that just needs to be broken through.
Any of you guys, like, throw fire or something? Melt them away?
Yeah, we gotta get a little closer.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Are you just going to walk up? Are you going to try and stealth? Are you running?
Fridge is just watching.
Yeah.
He's 500 pounds. Can you imagine him stealthing?
There's really no reason to melt these things. They're just decorations.
Can you just, like, stomp on him, Fridge?
Oh, yeah, just let me get up to him.
Well, as you get closer, you notice the largest of the figures begins to shift. It turns to face you, and you see it has coal eyes, a carrot nose, 3 blue gems and a line down its chest, and 2 arms carved along its sides. It waves and begins to smile.
Oh,
Hi, I'm Frosty!
Oh, hey.
Hi, Frosty. What team do you play for?
Team Santa, of course!
okay, we gotta kill him.
Yeah, we love
Let's kill him.
Santa. We're coming to see him.
I'm afraid Wintermass isn't until tomorrow, though, so you'll have to wait for your presents just like the other boys and girls.
Oh, well, actually, I'm fully grown, but thanks, though, anyway.
Aren't you a cute little boy? Now, why don't you all hurry home? You don't want to spoil the magic of Wintermass, do you?
No, but we need to talk to Santa. It's urgent.
Oh, nobody can talk to Santa. He's super busy. You know, it's Wintermass Eve.
We have a message for him.
Yeah, it's, like, super urgent.
The message can... give me the message. I'll take it to Santa.
Oh, no, this is for Santa's eyes only.
I said, turn around and go home.
You
put
seem
an arrow in my
aggressive.
bow.
And Frosty attacks. Let's roll initiative.
Put an arrow through his coal eyes.
Oh, Glimbershank. Nat 20. Plus 5. How do I have plus 5 to initiative?
Wow,
Doesn't make sense.
what's your
You're
dex?
just not used to it.
That really doesn't. But you have a high dex?
Fridge got a 20.
Oh, tactical wit. You gain a bonus to your initiative rolls equal to your intelligence modifier. Wow.
So you have a 25 then.
Yeah, apparently.
You're a quick little feller.
What is Tiffany's initiative?
Tiffany has an 11.
And Zora's.
8.
So, Glimbershank, what would you like to do, sir?
I think Glimbershank is going to cast Mage Armor on himself. Boost that AC. And I will move... About how far are we away from them?
About 10 feet.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. No, I'll stay where I am. Perhaps I will actually just move off to my left and put a little bit of, maybe 10 feet of space between myself and the rest of my companions.
Okay, Fridge.
Fridge is gonna rage. And as part of his rage, he has the background form of the beast. My mama was a werewolf. My daddy left when I was young. It was just me and my ma. I had to lock her up sometimes on the full moon, but we're real close still. So that allows him, when he rages, to take one of 3 forms he chooses. So I'm gonna take the claws. So they become like my fingers elongate into long, like shanky claws. Yeah, my anti-Santa Claus, and I charge at Frosty, and I'm gonna use one of my 2 attacks to try to grapple him. Because I'm raging, I have advantage. I rolled 2 12s in my advantage. So that's a total of 18. I got 18 for my athletics check.
I got a 5.
Yeah! All right. Boom! I got him in my I got him! And so grappling only takes one of my attacks, so I will attack him with my extra attack, and I have the feat. I'm a grappler, so I have advantage attacking those that I am grappled. So I'll get it with one of my claws. For 24 to hit.
Yep, that hits. Poor Frosty.
He started it.
He just asked you guys to go
Jolly
home.
Happy soul.
So he takes a total of 7 slashing, and once on each of my turns when I attack with the claw using the attack action, I can make one additional attack as part of the same action. Ooh, that one is only a 12 to hit, though.
Yes, that hits.
Yeah! Another 6 slashing.
That just hits.
All right, Frosty's movement speed is 0 when he's grappled. And that's Fridge.
Tiffany.
Okay, I'm going to pull out my dagger and my rapier and run up to Frosty, sort of jump into the air and try to slice his little carrot nose off.
Not the nose!
That is a 9 to hit.
Frosty jerks his head out of the way and you miss.
Okay, so as I come down and land, I'm going to take the dagger and try to stick it up into one of his little coal eyes.
Vicious.
Ah, that's a crit. 25 to hit. That's only, so I get sneak attack because it's engaged, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's 16 points of dagger damage to the frosty eye.
Take your dagger and you jab it up in his eye, and the coal just pops off Frosty. So now
One
basically
eye
he
made
has
of coal.
one eye. Zora.
I want to go for the other eye. So I have a arrow knocked, and I shoot my longbow. This other eye. Well, I critically failed, but that's an 11.
Well, you still critically failed, so that's the important part. Your arrow goes off and hits one of the lumps of snow. It is now Frosty's turn. I need Fridge to give me a con save, please.
25.
You see this blue beam coming out of the one eye, and since it wasn't both eyes, it wasn't centered as it should have been, and it just went right past your head.
Whoa.
He needs to, readjust for the missing eye. He is going to make a double swipe attack at you, however.
What? You can't hit me back?
16.
Yeah, 16 hits.
So that is 7, probably slashing damage. It's his claws. It doesn't say specifically. So 7 slashing damage and 3 cold damage.
Okay.
And he will swipe again with his other hand.
So my rage makes me resist the slashing, and my Goliath heritage makes me resist the cold, so I only take 5 from all that.
Nice.
Nice.
15 hit you.
15 does hit.
That is 11 slashing and 4 cold. And we're back to the top with Glimberhsank.
Glimberhsank is going to look hard at Frosty.
Oh no, he's shaking in his boots.
He better be. He's going to get right up inside Frosty's mind. He's going to cast Mind Sliver.
Ooh.
So, I'm going to try to drive a disorienting spike of psychic energy into Frosty. So, an intelligence saving throw, please.
6.
All right, not quite enough. Frosty takes 11 psychic damage, and then we'll have the next saving throw that Frosty makes before the end of my next turn will be have a 1d4 subtracted from it.
Fridge.
Fridge is going to use his action, again, utilizing his grappler feat to attempt to pin Frosty. So we make another contested grapple check. Fridge got a 21. All right.
What's this guy, a football player?
Fridge just overwhelms Frosty and just pins him to the ground, and now we're both considered to be restrained. So a restrained creature has disadvantage on their attacks. Our speeds are both 0 and disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. But I'm also restrained, so I do suffer from those as well. But again, with the grappler's feat, gives me advantage on the creatures I have grappled, so it'll kind of cancel out the disadvantage for me at least. And that's it. That's my action.
Tiffany.
So Frosty's on the ground, and we have Fridge on top of him, right?
Yeah, Fridge and Frosty are on the ground together, rolling around.
Oh,
Does Frosty
engaged,
have?
you might say.
Oh yeah, don't say that. Is there a top hat on Frosty?
Of course there is.
Okay, so I'm gonna take my hand and smack the hat off of his head, and then jab my rapier down and straight into the top of his skull.
And you have advantage because he's restrained.
Where the
Nice.
brain parts are.
Okay, so with advantage, that is a 20.
That hits.
Oh, the 20 hit better, but the damage just wasn't as good. So that's 18. I guess that'd be piercing damage to his head, and then I'm going to take the dagger and try to sweep through and take that other eye out.
Okay.
16 to hit.
Yep.
All right, 17 points of coal eye removal damage.
That dagger is insane.
That's a sneak attack. Oh, let's see. Wait, now I don't get the sneak attack. I only get that once
Right.
per attack round. So yeah, let's go so that would be 6 points of damage. Sorry.
That's easier math.
That sounds more like a dagger.
Zora.
Zora totally missed on purpose last time, so she's gonna try again.
Yeah.
And
It
see
was
how
just
it
a
goes.
warning shot.
Another one.
Oh no!
And she's like, oh, I'm just making sure these other ones are dead.
Uh-huh. And yeah, it goes into another lump of snow that does not move after being hit.
Just target practice, boys.
Frosty is going to basically melt into the snow. He just melts underneath you and disappears. And he shows up 40 feet away.
Hey, where the hell are you going?
And his eye sockets will now shoot off a blue light towards Fridge. Give me a con save, please.
21.
Should have shot at Tiffany, because she's the one who's doing the most damage. So, how far away was Zora from all of this going on?
I haven't really had a good grasp of it. Just sort of,
Okay, well, he's going to pop up next to you.
yeah, like in range. Yep.
He shoots the blue rays at Fridge, and he's popping up next to you, and he's going to double swipe you. Oh, he rolled a crit. I'm sorry.
Ow.
Really?
I might be. Oh, no, I'm not that sorry. 10 slashing and 6 cold damage. And he will swipe one more time for a 13 to hit.
That misses.
So he gets you with the first claws and rakes you across the back, and then tries to get you with the other hand, and he misses. It is now, you see one of the lumps of snow starts moving, and one of it forms up into more of a snowman looking thing and charges after Tiffany. And it is going to double swipe her. 19 to hit.
That is.
That is 7 slashing and 6 cold damage. And he's going to swipe at you again with his other hand. But that one is, he just goes right over your head. You're able to duck down out of the way. And another lump of snow is going to come to life and come after Fridge for a double swipe.
I'm sorry, I'm going to use my reaction uncanny dodge to half that damage you gave me earlier.
22 hit you, Fridge?
Yeah.
That is 8 slashing and 4 cold. And a 25 to hit for another 9 slashing and 1 cold.
Oof. Thank goodness I resist. Holy Hannah.
Glimberhsank.
Just to orient myself again, we have Frosty, who's now gone over to attack Zora. And then, is there a big line of snowmen that, like, do they look hostile as though they were going to attack us as well, or?
There's a bunch of lumps of snow. You can't really tell. Why don't you give me a perception check, too?
12.
You think maybe you see something above the crevice, above the glacier wall, but you can't really tell.
Okay. I am going to cast Water Whip against Frosty. It's got a 30-foot range. So there's going to be this long, rubbery whip of water that lashes out. Frosty will need to make a dex saving throw. DC 14.
3.
Okay.
Yes. Emily's rolling. Great.
Wow. Okay, that's terrible. 3 bludgeoning damage. And I can choose to either pull Frosty toward me 20 feet, 25 feet, or knock Frosty prone, and I'm going to knock Frosty prone.
Nice. Coach always says you can't make a play if you ain't on your feet.
Fridge, your turn.
All right. All right, so we got a snow blob on Zora and Tiff, but not Glimmer.
Correct. And there's one on you.
Yeah, there's one on me. Okay.
Isn't the one on me Frosty?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Fridge kind of, glances around. He's taking in the playing field as he's accustomed to doing, and there's no QB giving him the play though, so he's got to make it up on his own. So what he's going to do is he's going to charge the snow man on Tiffany, pulling out his great axe as he does. So I am running away from the guy on me.
You are, but you were all kind of next to each other, so I don't know if you're going to be leaving its sphere of influence.
Okay, yeah, that's true, because Tiff was next to me stabbing Frosty. All right, so I'll just turn to the one that's kind of immediately threatening Tiffany.
Fridge is still engaged, Tiffany.
I'll swing out with my axe, my great axe.
His attack on the one attacking me does not go unnoticed.
Well,
She smiles.
it's only a 9.
Yeah, you slip in the snow and miss him.
Okay, and then with my second attack, I'll use my claw, which gives me another claw attack. The same dude. That's a little better. So a 19 and a 23 for both those claws.
That gets him.
16 total slashing damage. I'm trying to decide, because it's weird with these Path of the Claws. Like, my great axe is a D12. But if I use a claw, I get an extra claw. So it's like, I could do a D12 and 2 D6s, or 2 D12s. Like, I don't know which one's better, but I like the claws.
The odds are probably very similar. 2d6s versus a d12.
Yeah, I think you're gonna average out more in the D6s, right? But you'll probably get higher on average than a D12 potentially, right? Because you get a 1 on the D12, but you'll never get a 1 with the 2 D6s. So I don't know. It's
right.
Tiffany.
I'm gonna run up and sort of jump onto the middle part of the snowman and try to wrap my legs around it, taking my rapier and putting it on the top little ball's head's throat, and try to slice across it to like take its little head off.
Hey, that's Tiffany's signature move.
Tiffany is very specific
Oh
ways
my
of
gosh, that's
murdering.
that's a critical fail.
So you go run, jump on the snowman, and it kind of does this little shimmy, and you just kind of almost slide through it and fall on the other side of it.
Oh no.
Okay. Do I get my second offhand attack,
No,
or do you?
I don't think so. You fail. You're down. I mean, you're not prone, but you're on your knees.
I didn't get my 2 attacks. Gosh.
Damn, another one of Tiffany's signature moves.
I was wondering what you were thinking because your face lit up.
I was waiting for it.
Like, I could notice Leland had some idea, and then it came out. It was good.
Okay, I'm done.
Zora.
Zora has Frosty in front of her, prone on the ground. So she's gonna fling her bow over her shoulder, grab her short sword, and try to take a stab at him. Eat this. I finally didn't roll a 1. It's a 12.
12 just hits.
Okay.
Actually, you get advantage because he's prone. Might as well roll again.
Okay, so first attack, 13 then.
Okay. Well, 13 hits.
A lot better than a 1.
And then a d6 plus 3 is giving me a 7 for piercing, but it says here when you hit a creature with a weapon, you can deal an extra 1d4 psychic damage to the target once per turn. It's part of my Dreadful Strikes, which is part of my 3rd level Fey Wanderer feature. So, a 4. So then my first attack is 11 damage. And then advantage on the second attack. Oh, I thought I was gonna crit. 20 to hit on the second one. And then 6 more piercing damage.
It's hard to tell with the snowman, but Frosty is not looking good right now. And it is his turn, and he is going to do that meld into the snow thing again. And he is going to pop up. He's going to pop up about 20 feet away.
I need to make more of Aspara monsters melty and transporty, because it's really annoying.
Yeah, please don't.
It reminds me of the theater fight where Mia couldn't escape those jackals, just like no matter what she did. They just keep popping up.
I forgot. Zora, on your turn, can you give me a perception check as well? Just see if something happens to catch your eye.
That is 16.
You do see there are several creatures up on the wall and flying around the crevice in the wall in the distance.
And do I know what they look like?
They kind of look like reindeer. Just flying around, kind of not really paying attention to what's going on, but they're there patrolling. And along the edge of the wall, you can kind of make out there's some kind of what looks like it's probably the barbed wire, the holly barbed wire that was mentioned. So Frosty is going to pop away, and he is going to shoot his chilling ray at Zora. Can you make me a con save, please?
16.
Okay, so it just goes right past you.
Nice shot. It's like worse than my arrows.
The other 2 snowmen are going to attack Tiffany and Fridge. That's a 25 to hit Tiffany.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like a reality show called Tiffany and Fridge would be an interesting watch. Just say. The more times you say Tiffany and Fridge, it just makes sense.
That is 7 slashing damage and 5 cold damage to Tiffany.
All right.
For the first attack. And then the second attack is a 24 to hit
Yeah.
for 7 slashing and 5 cold again. The other snowman, by the way, is still attacking Fridge at the same time. Oh, his first attack is an 8 to hit.
Bounces right off.
So this snowman, he's just kind of watching what's going on with Tiffany and the other snowman. He's not really paying attention to Fridge, just kind of like, batting at him. But not really, his heart's not really in it. He's kind of like more absorbed with what's going on over there. And it is Glimbershank's turn.
So Glimbershank sees Frosty sort of retreating a little bit and is a bit annoyed. He's a couple times now tried to interfere with Frosty. Frosty is teleported away without any issue, really. She's going to point at Frosty menacingly. He'll cast Toll the Dead. You're going to hear this big, loud, clanging bell fill the air around Frosty, and he'll need to make a wisdom saving throw.
14.
All right, so the DC is 14, I think. So who wins on a tie?
Tie goes to the runner.
So who's the runner in this analogy?
The saver.
Okay.
Keep up, Glimmer.
I think it's a save or suck spell.
I think so. It's a cantrip, right?
Yeah, so he takes no damage, unfortunately.
Okay.
So I think he's shaken by this noise around him, but
Yeah, all the ice in the area is kind of like shaken too, a little bit by the loud noise.
yeah.
Some of it, there's cracks happening. A couple of the snow piles tumble over.
Glimbershank kind of like looks at his finger, shakes it around a little bit. That's unusual.
Do we have to worry about this ice breaking?
I'm more worried about this team member not pulling the weight. I think we need to bench him.
Bench.
It's your turn, Fridge.
All analogies are now like sports related. Like tie goes to the runner.
First swipe on that. We'll keep working on that same snow dude on Tiff with my great axe. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Fuck, that's a critical fail.
So there's been four in this battle. Yeah, half of them were mine. It's not just me anymore.
So you swipe out with your great axe at this snowman next to Tiffany, and its head just pops up from its body for a second, and the axe goes right through and goes into the ground.
All right, I'm freaking leaving the axe in the ground. It's stuck there. I'm going for the claw attack.
Well, I mean, everybody else that crit failed only got the one attack. So
Yeah, but
precedent's been set.
I'm losing my weapon here.
Okay, I'll give it to you.
Coach always said, "I am the weapon." So that's a 13 and an 18 with my claws.
Yes, both hit.
That is
Only because I
another
kind of want you to kill this snowman so I can have the next thing happen.
Yeah.
another 16
Yeah, come on.
total slashing.
Come on, guys.
I'm not pulling my weight. That's
I figured out the math is better to get the 2d6s because it's 2 attacks, which means I stack my rage bonus and my modifier bonus. So that's what's happening.
That's true.
Yeah.
If it depends on 2 dice versus 1, then yeah.
Tiffany, you saw Fridge's axe go into the ground, and then he double clawed on this snowman that's attacking you.
How's this? I mean, the big hunks out of the snowman, or is it?
Yeah, there are big chunks missing. He's definitely skinnier than he had been before.
Okay, but still just as violent towards Fridge, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. So, I didn't want to do this yet, but I'm going to do it now. So, Tiffany gets up on her knees off the ground, and she sort of bends over in sort of like a running type stance, and then she whispers a word, and this flame sword burst into her offhand, fire blazing up, and she, as a bonus action, I can summon this into my hand, and then I'm going to run up and jab it straight into this snowman, trying to take out his middle.
The same one that Fridge has been attacking, or the other one?
It says you can use your action to make a melee spell attack with a fiery blade. On a hit, the target takes 3d6 fire damage. So that's an 18 to hit.
Is this the same one that Fridge has been attacking, or the other one?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, I'm sorry, yes.
Yeah, that hits.
16 points of fire damage.
So you poke this fire sword into the middle of the snowman, and it just melts from the center out. It just goes whoosh and turns into a puddle. All of the other snowman and what looked like snow piles, all of them start screaming. Even Frosty the Snowman, they all just ah!
Ah!
The one that you attacked is gone.
Okay, and there's another one right next to me, correct?
Yes.
Okay, then I'll take my second attack with my rapier. That's a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And that one's engaged with somebody. Do I get sneak attack on that?
Yeah, it's engaged with Fridge.
Okay, 29 points of damage as I sort of slice across its front chest, taking all the little coal buttons off as I sort of level a nice flat spot in the front.
Yep, he is now completely flat in front. You gave him a mastectomy.
Dang.
A double. And my eyes are sort of, glowing red with anger as these things have been beaten on Fridge.
Okay, Zora, it is your turn.
So there's just the one dude left.
The one up next to Fridge, Frosty's there, still in the background.
Is he within 150 feet of me?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, be careful.
this.
Be careful. They can jump somewhere between 12.192 and 6.096 meters.
Wow.
What?
Good job with the math, Tiffany.
20 to 40 feet. Tiffany's trying to change over the map.
I forgot how smart you are, too.
I thought that was a 1. It's a 7. So 17 with my longbow.
17 hits.
So 6 piercing, 2 psychic.
Okay.
And then I'll shoot again. Unless he's dead.
Very, very close.
Okay, 14 to hit.
Yeah,
Let's finish this guy. And then another 6 piercing.
that's enough. This arrow goes into him, and he also, just from the arrow point out, melts into this puddle and just splashes to the ground. And all of the snow lumps and the snowman that's next to Fridge, again, scream all in unison. It is now the last snowman's turn. And he looks like he's gone berserk. He is raging against Fridge now.
Rage against rage.
You gotta know when to take a knee. You've driven back. You're in your own zone, snowman.
He's going to melt into the ground, come up behind Fridge and attack from the back. And he's going to he's going to headbutt you first.
Okay.
I feel like that would severely deform his snowball-shaped face.
Say 14 hit.
Yeah, 14 is my AC.
5 points of cold damage. And then he's going to try and double swipe. Dice curses suck. So he tries to double swipe, but he's shifting around and he's so angry and he just swipes and you manage to just get out of his way both times. The headbutt caused you to arch your back and he wasn't prepared for that, so he just he misses you with both hands. And it is Glimbershank's turn again.
Come on, buddy. We got 5 seconds on the clock. We need to just run this one out. It's up to you.
All right, so once again, I'm gonna hold out my hand. This time, instead of pointing a finger, I'm just gonna put my whole hand out, palm forward, fingers and thumb spread, and I'm going to cast a poisonous cloud toward this remaining snowman. So they'll need to make a con saving throw.
What is the range of effect on that? Will it get your two compatriots there?
I think it only hits one person. It says, I extend my hand toward a creature I can see within range, project a puff of noxious gas. The creature must make a con saving throw.
Okay, that is a 16.
Dang it. Okay, so they take no damage.
Poor wizards are not cool until they're level 10.
So Glimbershank's going to look at his hand again and say, oh, this thing is broken. What's going on here? Goodness.
Fridge, take this guy out.
Okay. You see, the frenzy of battle between Tiff and Fridge, like Fridge is like clearly into Tiff, and the flaming sword now just eviscerating this, like he's getting fired up. But he will claw this last snow guy.
He's getting fired up, pun intended.
Getting fired up. So first claw is a 25. Second claw is a 15.
Yep.
Third claw is a natural 20.
Yep.
That's got to be enough to put this guy down. A total with all three quick swipes of 35 slashing.
And you just tear this thing to shreds. You just eviscerated it. And it and all of the other snow lumps that were back by the crevasse entrance melt. They just explode into puddles of water, and they're all gone.
I turn to Fridge with the flame glowing on my face from my sword, and I go, and I grit my teeth, my fang teeth come out. I go, I am so hot right now.
Tiff, we fire and ice, baby, and that just makes steam.
You guys are disgusting. Glimbershank, close your ears.
Don't look at this little buddy. And I'll kind of grab Tiff with my claws and like embrace her.
Oh, we need 10 minutes.
I start walking toward the flying. Are the flying things still happening?
They are flying around. They didn't seem to really pay attention to anything that was going on with this battle. Even the snowman screams, they just kind of ignored. I guess it's probably something that happens. But they're not looking at you right now.
Big people can be kind of disgusting, hey, Zora?
They're, you know what, like, people are just disgusting. I don't like people. I'm gonna go try to talk to these animals. Do you want to come with me?
Yeah, let's go see what they're up to.
They are, like, way up in the air. Like, way up there.
Doesn't really give me a range for speak with animals. But I was gonna use my feature where I can speak with them once per long rest.
Okay.
You gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with the beast for the duration, 10 minutes. It's limited from their intelligence, but at a minimum, beasts could give you information about nearby locations and monsters, whatever they perceive or have to have perceived within the past day.
Okay.
So anyway, I was just gonna go try to talk to these reindeer and ask them where Santa was. Because that's the whole reason we're here, right?
So you walk up closer to the crevasse in the glacier wall.
Mm-hmm.
I feel fancy when I say that. Crevasse.
So fancy.
So fancy.
You know, you look fancier when you say it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you do.
The listeners can tell.
Yeah. And you try to talk to, I guess, the closest one to you.
Mm-hmm. The one with the red nose, preferably.
None of them have red noses.
Oh, frick.
And once you initiate contact, all of them stop and look at you. And the one that you were trying to talk to says, "Go away.
Hi.
Go away.
I just wanted to say, hey, guys.
Go away.
Why?
Go away.
What are they saying up there, Zora?
They're telling us to go away
We'll fight."
and that they'll fight us.
Oh, goodness.
Where's Santa?
No answer.
I'm gonna get Glimberhsank. What's your name?
It's Glimbershank. Thank you very much.
Underbottom, come this way. And I'm gonna walk back to Fridge and Tiffany. And I'm gonna be like, those reindeer want to fight, so like we might have to sneak in. If you want, I can cast a spell and we could like try to be sneaky, but Fridge is freaking huge.
I look at Fridge and I go, "It's almost halftime. We'll get back to this later." And I slide down till my feet touch. And I turn and look, my sword's still flaming. I go, "Let's kill some deer."
If you want to fight, fine, but I have a spell pass without a trace. Like, we could try to be sneaky. I mean, they know we're here.
Well, as soon as you turned around and walked away, they went back to it looks like a set pattern of patrol. They kind of move in this general same path every time.
They seem kind of dumb, though, so, like, maybe we could try.
Zora, I think you're on to something here. And Fridge takes a knee into the snow and starts drawing X's and O's. Look, here's the crevasse. Here's us, X, X, O. Here's the reindeer. Arrows just kind of going all over the snow. Yeah, we swoop around here. You do the trace thing, and then we go into the crevasse. And the reindeer flying up in here. Squiggle. Arrow. Line. Arrow. Some extra X's, I'm sure, are going to be somewhere around here. X, X, X. And that's the play. And break.
I don't understand this gibberish.
Point of my flame sword and I go, "Is this us?" And melts away all of the X's.
You know, I think that's a pretty good representation of you and I, yes.
I'm just gonna start casting, like, my verbal components, or whatever, start happening. I'm gonna, cast Pass Without a Trace. Now, everyone has to be within 30 feet of me, so keep up.
Hey, Glimber. You know, usually I take on the role in the locker room of giving a bit of the post-game pep talk here. And I know we won, but you still lost. Look, don't let it get down, okay? These things don't happen overnight. You just don't get into shape overnight. You got to work at it. You got to keep going. You got to persevere. All right, buddy? So keep it up. I give him like a hard smack.
Once you get this good, you can hit the targets that you, like, really want to hit, you know? Like, the ones that aren't even fighting you.
Glimbershank kind of like almost falls over, stumbles forward several steps. Yeah, I mean, well, maybe I gotta start using lefty. Righty is just malfunctioning today. I'm sure I'll get it. I'll get it back. I've been doing this for years.
Underbottom, you go first with the short legs. We'll match your pace.
Okay, that seems fair. I'm pretty stealthy.
You telling me this wasn't your first game?
No, I'm.
Yeah, it was. It's his first game, coach.
Let's go this way.
Yeah,
Follow
I ain't
me.
the coach. No. I can never replace Coach Martin. The man's a treasure.
Glimber, let's go.
Stealth checks, please.
So you have plus 10.
Oh my God, I've never been on the other end of this before.
Oh, wow. The plus 10, 31.
Wow, okay.
What? Okay, you are a rogue.
16. 16 for Fridge.
I'm only 13.
You know, the good thing is Fridge doesn't wear armor, so there's no disadvantage, at least for Fridge, but yeah.
And I'm in leather armor, but
27 for Glimbershank.
thank you for lifting me up. The one that cast the spell, I'm concentrating so hard, I just suck.
As you step into the crevasse, you see a long passage before you, starting wide and tapering to a point from which a dim glow emanates. Whilst it is mostly dark, floating ethereal Wintermass lanterns illuminate patches of the path. Taking a step forward, the sound of the howling wind becomes muffled. It's replaced by a far more ominous sound, a deep, low rumbling, as if the ice were moving. A chip of ice falls from overhead, and you see shadowy shapes flying. They don't appear to have spotted you. The ice walls, however, are moving very slowly together. You need to hurry, and you would guess probably not long before the cavern closes entirely.
Ruh-roh.
I jump on Fridge's back. Go!
What a waste of a spell slot.
I could legitimately probably carry everybody because of my Goliath heritage. Considers my carrying capacity is that of like a large creature rather than just a medium creature. And my barbarian gives me extra movement, so I'm moving 40 feet, which potentially is faster than everybody. I'm not sure about Zora.
Yeah, I'm 30.
Yeah.
So, I mean, me and Underbottom are like one person, sort of. We're like each half of a person.
So is this the plan? Are you all going
Sure.
to climb on Fridge?
Let's.
Give me another set of stealth checks as you rustle about trying to get into position.
29 for
Ooh,
Tiffany.
that's better. 28 for a Fridge.
24 for Zora.
26 for Glimberhsank.
Okay, the pain deer that are flying overhead still
Reindeer.
do not see you.
Pain deer? Oh no.
They're still patrolling on their set paths. They haven't noticed anything. You start to move along.
But let's go faster.
Ice walls inch a little closer.
Okay. Fridge is. Everyone's on Fridge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fridge
let's
is
hop
like
on.
not too worried about the stealth, but he like gets down into like the scrimmage stance. I need somebody to count me. Tiff.
I need
Three,
you
two,
to give,
one.
first I need you to give me a strength check. Make sure you can actually hold all of them.
Well, what is everyone's combined weight? Because again, my carrying capacity is like essentially doubled because I'm a Goliath.
I'm 115 pounds.
So I would make it a really low DC, but I still want you to give me a check. Just to see if you fumble.
To use another sports analogy.
Total about 140
Okay,
pounds.
well I did fumble because I got an 8.
It was a DC of 5.
Oh, okay.
You're just
Oh
barely
my
holding
God.
on to everybody's because Glimbershank's so small.
Glimberhsank is sort of like wrapped around your calf, just hanging on.
Yeah, like we're more hanging on to you.
Bouncing off of your ankle.
Right? Everyone else should be making the check to hang on. I'm just going.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that is a good point, actually.
Whoops.
Come on, Leland. You're supposed to be a team player.
So is somebody going to count him down then?
Yeah.
Sounded like Tiffany was, yeah.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
It's
Wow,
not
you
the
count
usual
fast.
scrimmage break, but okay.
Oh, you mean like blue, 42?
Yeah. That's kind of gets me going a little faster.
Green, 53.
gets him going.
Gets me going.
It sounds like you're doing it, but I don't understand.
Yellow, what a fellow. Go!
Run!
Starter pistol.
Stealth check, please.
He's off.
One more stealth check.
I critically failed, but with the pass of the trace is a total of 12.
25.
I crit 38.
Yeah, come on.
24.
Okay. You're in luck because I did it, obviously, roll low again. This is going to be easy for you guys because of my
Yeah,
roll.
see? Pass of the trace sucks.
Sucks if you're the DM.
Can everybody except for Fridge give me, we'll say strength checks, just to see if you can hold on while he's running.
Could I do an athletics check?
Sure.
All right.
Could I do acrobatics?
Yeah, I prefer
Yes.
acrobatics as well. I have a negative strength.
Tiffany is pretty bendy.
Oh, was that a 1 again? No, it was a 7. Okay. I rolled the 10.
18 for Glimberhsank.
7 for Tiffany.
7 for Tiffany. Tiffany is sliding off. I will give you a chance to catch her.
I'm going to jab my hand behind his belt and try to...
Okay, both of you give me dex
Catch
saves. See
on.
if you can. I guess just Tiffany. Tiffany, give me a dex save. See if you can hang on.
12.
Okay, you're starting to slide down, but you're grabbed hold of his belt loop, and you're like half on, half off now.
Where are you grabbing? Are you on the back or the front?
On the
belt.
back, I slid down his back, put my hand down in between
Oh
in his pants.
In his butt crack.
Your arm is
grab
wedged in the
onto.
crack. That is what's
It's in the crevasse.
the crevasse.
He's got a crevasse of steel.
I thought you weren't able to get that butt plug.
It has to stay in now. This is so stupid.
As you reach the end of the cavern, you can see where the glow is coming from. Through a crack in the thin ice, about 10 foot wide and 20 foot tall, a gentle light shines, and you can see snow falling slowly beyond. It would seem you have found the entrance to Santa's grotto.
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 Santa sounds stuck up.
Is that like Hefner's grotto?
No. Well,
It's a bunch of elves in the grotto and the naked elves in the grotto.
Like bikini, bikini wearing
In the
elves
hot tub, laying there.
in cages dancing.
as you step out of the crevasse, the scene changes immediately. You're in a beautiful cavern lit with a warm golden light, with gently falling magical snow coming from somewhere high up above you. Snow-tipped stalactites and stalagmites rise from the floor and descend from the ceiling. Striped candy cane picket fences line a stone path, which leads forward to a small central square dominated by a giant Wintermass tree before splitting into 4. The air smells like peppermint and cinnamon. Above you, a green banner with silver lettering hangs between the 2 stalactites, and it's written in a language I don't know how many of you can read. I believe that Glimberhsank. I believe that Glimberhsank can read Gnomish. Can anybody else?
No.
No.
But Glimberhsank can tell it says, "He knows when you are sleeping. He knows when you're awake."
It smells disgusting in here. Ugh, what is that?
Kind of a creepy thing to have written. They knows when you're sleeping and when you're awake.
That's what it says?
Yeah. You can't read that?
No, man.
No.
It's Gnomish. Can't you read Gnomish?
No.
Gnome.
Is that just a variation of Goblin? Because I can read that.
I mean, I could read Draconic or like Dwarvish or something. Elvish. Like, Santa, where are you?
At the end of the 4 short paths, you see 3 gingerbread houses, and set in the center of the far wall, a tall stone archway within which the air has a shimmering water-like quality. Each of the houses has a tiny sign next to it, which appears to be made from chocolate, with iced and more of the gnomish writing on it.
Well, let's go find this Santa.
Hey, Gnome. I mean, Underbottom. What do these buildings say?
The one directly to your left says Santa's Cookie Lab. The one diagonally left says Ho Ho Holding Cell. And the one on your right says Reindeer Stables. Then the arched portal across from you says Santa's Workshop Portal.
Well, it looks like we got a cookie making place over here on the left, and then beside it we got some sort of holding cells. I don't know what that's all about. Then we got some stables over on the right, and then that's the portal to Santa's workshop.
Hey, let's go find Santa. Mess him
Yeah,
up.
let's do it.
Can we stop for a cookie first? I mean, it's right there, and
No.
I like
Yeah,
cookies.
I figure a quick cookie
No.
couldn't hurt.
We need a post-game snack.
Seriously?
Yeah, I mean, you need to keep your carbs
Yeah.
up, right? And your sugars.
Yeah.
And your sugars.
You guys are weak.
In fact, I almost forgot. Fridge reaches into the bag and pulls out a Gatorade for everybody.
I never
Drink up.
hydrate. Hydrating's for the weak.
Suit yourself.
I'll take one.
You get a red one.
I wanted the red. You remembered it's my favorite.
Everybody give me perception checks.
And, the rest of you see that they're all red.
17 for
Same
Glimberhsank.
for Zora.
16 for Fridge.
13 for Tiffany.
So you all can tell this does appear to be like a whimsical, magical, fun area, and everything's really holiday, Christmassy, decorated. But there's a little hints of corruption. The gingerbread's going slightly moldy. There's, little cracks here and there. Everything's not quite perfect as it should be.
Right, like, look around, guys. You want to eat moldy gingerbread cookies? This is stupid.
As you walk past the giant Wintermass tree in the center on your way to the cookie lab, will you give me, anybody that wants to look under the tree, give me a perception check?
Glimberhsank will
Of
look.
course I'll look.
It's right on his level.
Who doesn't look under a tree?
Fridge doesn't.
20 for Zora.
11 for Tiffany.
18 for Glimberhsank.
You can see there are 7 presents underneath the tree.
What do they look like? Are they big boxes, little boxes?
Different sized boxes, shiny wrappers, bows on them.
Okay. As we're walking by the tree, I'm going to stop and look at the biggest one. Look around. Do I see anybody around looking
You
at
don't
it?
see anybody anywhere.
Then I open it.
Roll me a d8. And if you roll an 8, roll again, because there's only 7 presents.
5.
Okay, you open it, and you see a ring. Great big box, little bitty ring.
Ooh. What's it look
And
like?
a note.
It ain't from me.
The note says, Ring of Beast Turning.
Oh. This must be yours, Fridge. I hold it out and show him the note. Because you are a beast.
Do you take it?
I will take the ring.
You notice on the back of the note, it says, Once per day, you may speak a command word to turn a single beast. It will slowly rotate on the spot until it is facing 180 degrees in the opposite direction.
That sounds like beast turning. I wonder what I could get, and I'll go slice open a present myself.
Roll me a d8, please. And if you roll a 5 or an 8, roll again.
6.
You see a scroll. The little note says, Scroll of Mass Confusion. Back of the note says, This magical scroll appears to be very powerful. It requires a DC 50 intelligence check to decipher.
The frick? I think this is for you, Underbottom.
Oh, you shouldn't have. What is it?
Maybe you can decipher it.
Okay, let me take a look here. I'm sure it can't be that
I will
hard.
try another present.
Okay. Give me an intelligence
4.
check.
Oh, I was gonna say my roll for present is 4.
So, if it's a saving throw, I have advantage.
There's no
for
way you can get a
intelligence.
50. There's no way. Why even try?
Oh boy, I got a 6.
All that weight? That was the longest pause of eternity.
No. Sorry, an 8.
Oh, sorry. It makes a huge difference.
You open the scroll and you start to read it, and you just, like, your mouth goes slack and drool starts coming out, and you just, like, your arms fall down to your side, and you're just standing there and you're, like, stunned for a couple seconds. A 4 for Zora. You open your box and there is a hat. It is a very jaunty hat. It has a little feather on it.
Okay.
It is a hat of disguise self.
Oh.
Once per day, this hat can cast disguise self. The hat chooses when and what it changes to.
Dang. I put it on. Totally fits my personality. Freaking jaunty.
Looks very nice on you.
Glimberhsank will try opening a present since he was a bit dumbfounded by that scroll.
Okay.
It's like Santa's taunting us. Like, why even give that gift?
Your hat changes to a beret.
We kind of just found him. I don't think anybody actually gave him to us.
Oh, right. Wait,
Did you roll me a d8?
my hat changes to a beret. Is that my disguise?
It chooses when and what it changes to. It felt like being a beret on top of you. It felt like a little better.
A 6.
Roll again. I need a 1, 2, 3, or a 7.
3.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
What's so funny?
It's a bra.
A bra.
Yes.
Does it have magical abilities?
The brazier of eternal flame.
Oh, that sounds like Tiffany.
You got my gift!
This item is continually aflame and cannot be extinguished. It appears to be a set of racy underwear.
Oh, wow. That's what I asked for. I walk over and sort of look down at him.
I think this might be better suited for you.
Thank you! And I take it.
Tiffany.
Wow.
I sort of hold it up. I sort of glance over at Fridge. I go, what do you think?
Looks
Pretty
a
hot.
little too hard to handle, if you ask me.
I know what you mean. I'll put it in my sack. I wink at him.
Sack catches fire.
Better yours than mine.
Your sack catches fire.
We'll say it's a magical flame. It doesn't catch anything else on fire.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't wear it under clothes. Clothes just burn off.
Let's get this Santa thing over and done with. I've got things to do.
Oh my gosh, guys.
Okay, I want to read the other three real quick. We have the boots of teleportation. Once per day as a bonus action, you may speak a command word to make these boots teleport to any space within 60 feet. You do not move with them. The horn of invisibility. Once per day, you may blow this horn to become invisible. You must continue blowing the horn to remain invisible. It can be heard within 500 feet.
These are all dumb gifts. These are white elephant gifts.
Yeah, the wand of magic detection. The gem atop this magical wand glows orange when a magical item is within 50 feet. This includes itself. So it just always glows.
Wow.
Santa seems really smart. We should probably go kill him or something. I want my money.
Okay, so you're going to the cookie lab.
Against my will.
If it's safe in here, I vote a short rest. Because I'm pretty hurt.
Give me
I got hurt
perception
as well.
checks.
Yeah.
That's bad. I got
12.
5.
17 perception.
Adjusted 20 for Glimbershank.
Tiffany and Glimberhsank both do not see anybody else. There's nothing moving. There's nobody around. It appears safe.
Okay.
You want to take a little power nap in here? I think it seems safe enough.
Yeah, I'm not feeling all that spry right now. I'll go in.
You're going in the cookie lab?
Mm-hmm. I'm assuming it's cold and windy outside, right? And
It's not windy in here.
okay.
It's actually kind of pleasant. Smells of cinnamon and peppermint.
Santa's cookie lab. What does that smell like in there?
You gonna stick your nose in?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, open the door.
Smells of sugar and cinnamon and something else.
I sort of hold the door open and tip my hand over to let Glimbershank go in.
So you walk in the cookie lab. This seems to be where the delicious smells are coming from. Strange machinery lines the walls of this small gingerbread house. Bags of sugar, cinnamon, and lots of unknown magical dusts are piled in boxes and shelves. 7 silver plates lie in a row on the bench fixed at the far end of the room. Each plate has a small pile of cookies on it, each with a different iced design. There is a plate. Each one they look like basic sugar cookies with icing on them, and each one has like 5 or 6 cookies on it. The first one is Christmas trees. The second is yellow stars. Then white moons, red presents, holly leaves, snowmen, and then Santa hats.
I'll walk over to the cookie trays and sort of give them a quick glance. Do they look like they're in good shape? No mold, no, they look fresh.
Yeah, they look fresh.
Hey, they have really good cookies in here. I'll pick up the one with a present on it. Sort of look at it, sniff it. If it seems like nothing out of the ordinary, I take a bite.
Give me a con save.
16.
So you take a bite and you start chewing, and for a second your face goes slack, your hand falls to your side, and this just blank expression comes over your face. And then you snap out of it and you're like, resume what you were doing.
Do I realize that happened to me, or is it just like a time jump for me?
You know something happened. You didn't feel right for a second.
These make you feel funny. Remember when we went over to your friend's house that one time, Fridge, and he gave us those brownies, and they made us feel funny?
Oh, yeah, that sounds great. Fridge will walk over and he grabs one of each and makes a cookie sandwich. And just...
Which cookies?
Oh,
You got two. You can take 2 different ones.
all of them. He
each, all
he
7.
squished a big stack and just
Oh,
chowed them down.
boy.
Okay, so the good thing. You now have bless for a minute.
Hey.
The bad.
But which one's
give
which?
me,
Oh, no.
give me 3 con checks, please.
Okay.
He only swallowed the one with bliss.
Yeah,
The rest he
I
spit out.
spit the rest out, yeah.
He never inhaled.
All right, first one is an 11.
Give me all 3.
Second one, 12. Wow, okay. Third one,
13.
12. That's with a +6 to my con save.
Good rolls.
Fridge's arms fall to his side. He looks slightly happy, but completely out of it. And he's just standing there.
Oh my gosh, you guys. We have to take a rest now. Look at Fridge. Fridge, you there? Hello? I wave my hand.
Fridge, buddy.
You say hello, and he waves.
Hi, Fridge. Go sit down and rest, okay, honey?
He goes and sits down in the corner.
He does this from time to time.
I'll sit down. I'm not touching cookies. Never was going to touch them.
Yeah, I think I know dangerous baked goods when I see
Come on, Glimber, I'll get one for you. Here. And I sort of reach
no,
around
no,
and
no,
sort of
no,
put
no.
my hands underneath his arms and lift him up so he can see the cookies.
Don't you dare. Put me down.
No, this one's... Look.
Put me down right now.
I set him down. Here's one with a little hat like you have.
Unbelievable. So Glimberhsank kind of stomps away, off to find a seat.
At least there's chairs in here.
Yeah, I think I'll take a chair. I'm going to take a rest. I'm going to try to get, sit down for a while.
We can be left alone for an hour without Fridge eating more cookies. I think we'll be okay.
Fridge is not doing anything except sitting in the corner and drooling.
That's resting. It's fine.
I think he wants another cookie.
No more cookies, Tiffany.
Okay, so you all get a short rest.
Hey!
All right, let me roll some hit die
Okay.
here.
By the end of the short rest, Fridge is starting to come out of this.
Fridge. You there, man? Hello?
Yeah, what's going on? Anybody else,
No.
you're not going to finish
no,
those cookies, are you?
No more cookies. No.
And you're not completely out of it yet, so she says no more cookies, so that means you do not have any more cookies.
Okay. Wow, interesting.
Well, that was a great show. We should all get together on the Discord. The link's on the website, incorrigibleparty.com, and I know they appreciate the Patreon donations. That paranoia playthrough was so funny, don't you think? What? The ambient sounds? Oh, that's from tabletopaudio.com. It really set the mood, but the intro and outro music was from Josh Jarvis. Really should send him a message at jamesmercymusic@gmail.com. Oh, we all know that none of this would be possible without the wonderful Critical at Design, their biggest sponsor. Right. Yes, well, some of us need to get up in the morning. Have a safe drive.